Metro Council meeting. Councilmember Moore.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Pro Tem, for recognizing me. I want to announce, I have two announcements, and one of them is, again, on Saturday, April 13th, we're doing our part to host a musical celebration and salute to Metro Government 50th anniversary. And it's going to be held at John Wesley United Methodist Church. And again, it's April 13th from 12 noon to 2 p.m. And we're all still going to have an educational part of this. So please come out to the viewing audience to get some educational materials as well as to listen to some very good music as well as also. The second one is on April the 20th. 12 South Neighborhood Association is hosting their annual home tour, and it's from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the cost is, if you go online to their website, 12 South Neighborhood Association website, is $10, and then $12 the day of the event. So again, that's April the 20th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The 12 South Neighborhood Association annual home tour. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Councilman Bedney.
Thank you. First of all, I wanted to remind people that April 2nd is Worldwide Autism Awareness Day, and it's called Light Up Blue. And if you look at our state capitol tonight, or the Parthenon, you will see that it's light up blue to remind us and to keep us thinking about people that are dealing with this issue that is very important and is affecting so many people in the world. So I think there is probably going to be even some coverage, so you should check it out, because I hear the Parthenon looks pretty on blue. I also wanted to let people know that I have decided to move my office hours, and it's going to be the same day, but it's going to be at 10 a.m., and it will be at Grounds for Inspiration. It's a new coffee shop on Lenox Village, right next to the little plaza, and the address is 7009 Lenox Village Drive. So stop by and visit with me this Saturday at 10 a.m. I also wanted to thank people in District 31 for sending me feedback on the issue of potholes. I was able to get information about issues on Nolensville Road, Culverson, and Benson Road, and I already reported them to Public Works, and they're going to start working on fixing them. So I appreciate that I have such a involved community that helped me with feedback on that issue. Lastly, I wanted to thank Steve Abernathy for his service to Nashville during his tenure at the Election Commission. He lives in my district, and we're very proud of his service, so I wanted to take the time to thank him for that. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Baker.
Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. Next Tuesday night, April the 9th, there will be a neighborhood meeting at St. Luke's Community Center, 5601 New York Avenue. This is a regular meeting for the neighborhood group down there, and I will have somebody from planning and the owner of property at 5100 and 5104 Illinois Avenue, and that property will be discussed at that meeting. So I'd like for the community to come out and give me their concerns on this property. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Councilmember Johnson.
Thank you, Pro Tem Todd. District 29, our new fire hall officially opens tomorrow, Wednesday, April 3rd, with a ribbon cutting at 1:00 p.m. at the corner of Forest View Drive and Murfreesboro Road. Please join Mayor Carl Dean, Interim Fire Chief Billy Lynch, our firefighters for the ribbon cutting. Also, there will be representatives there from our Metro Health Department, that will have the free weather radios, which were these radios that were given away at the most recent Surviving the Storm presentation last week. These radios have the ability ability to charge phones, and many of you asked how you could get one since they ran out at the meeting. So please stop by to help us celebrate our new fire hall and leave away with a free weather radio also. Please check your emails and our district blog, district29community.blogspot.com, for the Smith Springs Road closure information. This is very, very important. This is the second phase of the water project that's planned for the area of Smith Springs Road from Anderson to Bell Road, and this will begin on April the 15th. Please plan to start using the detour routes planned and add this extra time to your schedule for rush hour times. Also on our blog and your email is information on the Crime Stoppers Shred event coming up, the Walgreens Wellness Tour Bus that will stop at our area Nashville Walgreens, the community meeting coming up on the 2 proposed schools off Smith Springs Road, our district cleanup, my office hours for April, and we also have 2 meetings that are planned for the area on the upcoming reappraisal. In closing, next Tuesday is our community meeting regarding the property next to the salt bin. Please make plans to attend. It will be at Una Church of Christ, 1917 Old Murfreesboro Pike at 6:30 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Domine.
Thank you, Speaker Pro Tem. I'd like to have everybody mark their calendars. On May 4th, 10 a.m., we're going to have the unveiling of the art commemorating the flood at the Antioch Community Center on Blue Hole Road, across from Antioch Middle School. The unveiling, we're still in the plans of who all will be there, but I'd love to have everybody come out and participate in that. We'll be unveiling the community art that will be installed at that location and become a permanent feature at the community center. May 4th, 10 a.m. Look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you. Councilman Scott Davis.
Thank you, Mr. President. This Saturday, from 11 to 1 o'clock at New Livingstone Baptist Church, located in the heart of District 5 at 1103 Hancock Avenue. We will be kicking off our Green is Alive in District 5 events. We are going to inviting out all of the homeowners in the area and also anybody who is interested in coming out to learn about weatherization. We are spearheading a big weatherization project in the district, help from our metro government, also help from Village Realty, and also AT&T, and lots of other help from Piedmont Gas. We want your homes to be weatherized because we have a lot of older historic homes. It's going to be a great initiative, and also it helps put local people back to work, which I firmly believe in. Also, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, April 11th, we will be having our Cleveland Park Neighborhood Association meeting. Very important meeting. The guests from Inner City Ministries will be there to discuss their purchase of the Apex building. Please come out and attend, and thank you for your time, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Councilman Holloman.
Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. I wanted to make 2 announcements. One, this Saturday at 8 o'clock at Cone School will be the 7th annual Richland Creek Run, and all of the net proceeds from this run, which is a 5-mile run around the Richland Creek Greenway, benefits Greenways for Nashville. So come. It's supposed to be great weather, and it's for a great cause to help the Greenways in our city. Also, for my constituents related to the reappraisal, there will be a meeting at 5:30 at the West Precinct this coming Tuesday, April the 9th at 5:30, with the program starting at 6. Again, that's West Precinct on Tuesday, April the 9th, to talk about the reappraisal process. So thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Stanley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to announce I have a couple of announcements I want to make. The first one is a community meeting that I've scheduled for Thursday, April the 9th, at April the 11th at Hermitage Police Precinct. It will be addressing a specific parcel along Central Pike that's zoned residentially, but it has never been developed. It's an open multi-acre parcel that's been owned by LoJack Industries, and they've been dumping industrial waste, unused industrial items on that site for a couple of years now. And I know a number of people, like the residents in Fleetwood, the residents in Lakeside Woods Estates, Chapelwood, as well as the condominiums of Steeplechase, Hermitage Meadows, Woodhaven, and Noel Cove. They would want to address this meeting. We will have a representative from LoJack Industries at the meeting because they want to have this property rezoned from residential to commercial services. I have invited also the representatives from the Codes Administration who have put LoJack on warning that they cannot use this parcel as it's zoned for that type of use. But so they're going to have it rezoned. I've also invited someone from the planning department there. If you have any questions or any comments, please attend that meeting on Thursday, April the 11th. And the second announcement is a community meeting I've scheduled for Monday, April 22nd at Hermitage Police Precinct. It deals with the 18 acres of floodplain property along Hickory Bend Drive off Stewart's Ferry Pike. It's undeveloped. It has been undeveloped for years, but there have been attempts to have this property rezoned and developed over the years. And of course, I've always done whatever the community wants me to do because I was put up here on the council by the community. So I want to let everyone know that I will be getting information out to the people on Hickory Bend Drive, Stewart's Ferry Pike, Cloverwood Drive, Lakeland Drive, Truxton Drive, Truxton Court, Paces Ferry Drive, and Waxhaw Drive to let them know and invite them to this meeting because this meeting could be a benefit for the entire community. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Langster.
Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate the opportunity to speak. To all the constituents of the 21st District, to all the property owners in the 21st District, I am holding a community meeting. I appreciate the positive feedback you've given me. This will be the second meeting on the Midtown rezoning, that it will be held this coming Thursday, April the 4th, 2013. The time is going to be 5:30 to 7 p.m. Please come to the Border Park and Recreation Conference Room, which is located at 2565 Park Plaza. I have invited Metro Planning staff, Karen Withers, as well as Associate Director Doug Sloan, to come and talk about the proposed zone change and to address any questions and concerns that you have as constituents of the 21st District. Don't worry, bring your questions, bring your concerns. You will get them answered. I appreciate all the positive feedback you have given me on this issue. I know it has been a long, dreary subject, but we're going to finally work it out. We go to the Planning Commission April 25th, and I think you'll be pleased with the outcome. Thank you very much. Look for you again on Thursday, April the 4th, 5:30 to 7. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Councilman Anthony Davis.
Thank you, Chair. Appreciate it. Just a couple of quick things. Tomorrow morning, we've got our first Wednesday coffee in East Nashville. This month, it's going to be at Lytton Middle School up in District 7. So looking forward to that. That's tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning at 7:30 a.m. On Thursday the 4th, this coming Thursday, we're having our Englewood monthly meeting at Lytton Alumni Center on Gallatin Road. We're going to have the property assessor there doing a similar presentation that he did for us yesterday. And so we'll have those folks there at 7 p.m. Lytton Alumni Center, Gallatin Road on Thursday. Please come out. On the 8th, that's Monday night, we're having our South Englewood monthly meeting. and that'll be at 6:30 p.m. at the South Inglewood Community Center. Got some zoning issues and things to discuss, so please come out if you're a South Inglewood neighbor. And finally, on Thursday the 11th, we're actually having an event all day at Pied Piper Eatery, which is a nice diner over in East Nashville. It's going to be supporting Gilda's Club of Nashville that day. A very significant portion of proceeds all day on the 11th will go to Gilda's Club. So we hope folks in East Nashville will come out on the 11th and eat at Pied Piper. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Councilmember Blaylock.
Thank you, Speaker Todd. I just wanted to invite everybody in the district to come out for a reappraisal meeting on, it's going to be April the 18th from 5:30 to 7:30 at the South Precinct on Harding Place. Get all your questions answered. It's kind of a come in, get your questions answered, leave kind of meeting, so feel free to pop in and pop out. Look forward to seeing you all there. Thanks.
Thank you. Councilmember Allen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have several announcements to make for District 18. There will be a roundtable discussion held at Belmont University on Metro schools. It will be moderated by Dr. Jason Rogers of Belmont University, and other members on the panel will be Dr. Jesse Register and Representative Harold Love and Ms. Stephanie Coleman from the Nashville Chamber of Commerce, as well as members of the school board. The topic of that roundtable discussion will be changes in the central office and in the school's core curriculum and other proposed initiatives. That's open to all of Nashville, so everyone is invited to come to that. I think it will be very interesting and informative. And on Thursday, April 11th, the property assessor will be making it to District 18 and also to District 17 to talk about the reappraisal in our part of town. He'll be at Midtown Fellowship Church, 2415 12th Avenue South from 5:30 to 7:30. So I hope people will come by for that. And finally, on Sunday, April 14th, at Fannie Mae Dees Park, the Nashville Area Crop Organization will be doing a hunger walk to earn money for Community Food Advocates, Second Harvest Food Bank, and Luke 1412, all agencies that fight hunger in Davidson County. So it's a great cause. It's a 5K family walk event. You're welcome to walk in it that day or to sponsor someone. You can go to the website, look up Crop Walk, CROP, and you can get more information about that. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Westerholm.
Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. Just a couple of announcements. This Saturday, April the 6th, a couple things going on. The Lachlan Springs Neighborhood Association is having a beautification day. There'll be a couple of things happening in different spots, but we'll be meeting at the Lachlan Springs Park and at Bass Park starting at 8:30 a.m. We'll be clearing out brush, planting trees, and doing all sorts of good beautification work. Later that morning from 11 to 3, the bicycle bus painting day will be going on. This is a community mural for a new bicycle bus that you'll be able to learn all about. That's going to be down at the foot of the pedestrian bridge downtown near the riverfront. And that will also be going on Friday afternoon from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then again on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The following Monday, April the 8th, from 5:30 to 7:30, the assessor's office will be at the East Precinct to discuss the recent property tax appraisal, much like the presentation many of us enjoyed last night. And then this next Thursday, April the 11th at 6:30, Historic Edgefield neighbors will be meeting at East Park at 6:30 p.m. to discuss a couple of things going on in the neighborhood. I encourage all of those folks in the area to come by and learn about what's happening. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Harmon.
Thank you, President Pro Tem. There will be a public meeting on the 2013 property reappraisal presentation by the assessor's office Thursday, April 18th from 5:30 to 7:30 at the South Police Precinct Community Room. That's at 5101 Harding Place. I would encourage all the residents of District 26 to attend that meeting. In addition, the Caldwell Abbey Hall Neighborhood Association will be meeting Saturday, April 20th at 10 a.m. at the Southminster Presbyterian Church at 643 Harding Place. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Duvall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A couple of announcements for Council District 33. There will be a meeting with the school board where they will be making a formal presentation regarding the 2 schools proposed on Smith Springs Road. It'll be an elementary and a middle school. It'll be held at the Priest Lake Community Baptist Church on Anderson Road. It'll be on April the 11th at 6:30 p.m. and that'll be in the main auditorium. This is a very important meeting to the community. I've had a lot of contact from the community regarding these 2 schools and the support of the neighborhood schools. So I really encourage everybody in District 33 and the surrounding area to turn out. Second of all, the reappraisal, as you've heard from many of the other council members, is underway. And the assessor's office number, if you have any questions, is 862-6080. I will be setting a neighborhood meeting on this particular event as soon as I possibly can. At this time, we've had a little bit of a problem ascertaining a site. But we will get that done, and we will hold at least one neighborhood meeting regarding the reappraisal process. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Councilman Potts.
Thank you, Speaker Pro Tem. I want to remind the residents of District 30 about a community meeting I'm having with Councilman Chris Harmon and Councilman Blaylock on Thursday, April the 18th, from 5:30 to 7:30 at the South Precinct. Please come out. It's about the reappraisal process, and representatives from the Property Assessor's Office will be there to answer any questions you may have. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Last but not least, Councilman Tenpenny.
Thank you, Pro Tem. Just a couple of announcements. I'd like to tell everyone over in District 16 and all my colleagues in the council tonight that on April the 6th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Ford Motor Company and Crown Ford, along with the community, will be having a drive-one for your school. This is very important for Glencliff High School. We're going to have 300 folks to help test drive vehicles. Each body that's in the school will get each person that test drives a vehicle Ford will give $20 towards the school. We did this 6 months ago. We were able to raise $6,000 for Glencliff, so we're going to do it again. We hope everyone comes out Saturday. It'll be from 9 to 4. We'd really like for you to come up and help us out. And also, like my colleagues, Ms. Blaylock, Chris Harmon, and Jason Potts said, we are April 18th, come out to the South Precinct. It is about the reappraisal. You can get good information, get all your questions asked, so we had to invite everybody in District 16. Thank you.
Thank you. And that concludes our announcements for tonight.